Hello sweet beans, my name is Soleil and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing my February bullet journal with me, and here's the croissant that I'm enjoying while I'm journaling and my delicious coffee. So today we're going to be doing a forest fairy theme. I was so excited about this month's theme. If you don't know, I base my themes based off of the monthly sticker subscription that I get from Sticky Club. I've been getting their subscription for 5 years, honestly, since the pandemic. That's what got me into it. So I have 5 years worth of sticker subscriptions from them, and I'm not stopping anytime soon because I love them, and it helps just kind of have a theme for the month. So I get the vintage pack, and this time it was fairy themed, so I'm doing a whole spread based off of that. And yeah, so let me know how you guys are doing, what's going on, how the beginning of your year has been. Mine has been rather stressful, but it's okay, we're getting through it. We're doing all of our hobbies, all of the healthy coping skills, and it's gonna be fine. So let's talk a little bit about the book that I read in January and what I'm looking forward to reading this month as I get started with this beginning spread for my month. So I read one book last month. That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to read a lot more books. I had a lot planned. I was so excited, especially after the winter holidays and just like travel and visiting family. I was excited to start off the new year reading, as I'm sure many of us were, but it's only been, 1 month into the year. Also, if you're seeing me struggle with this paper cutter, I basically made a mistake and very lazily, I guess, tried to cut the sticker sheet that I was trying to cut, and it got stuck. It's fine. We figured it out. Anyways, we're only 1 month into the year, and we can still do all the things we're excited to do this year, including reading. So I read one book last month, and it was an amazing book. It was Blood of the Old Kings by Sung-Il Kim, and it's translated by Anton Her. And this is a dragon book. We read it for the Dragons and Draconithon book club that I co-host with Jade from Jade Juniper. This is like a high fantasy story with dragons, a colonizing empire, a uprising, and magic, and like lore and legends, and it's just so good. Absolutely loved this book, really enjoyed it. There are three different point of views throughout it. Really loved one, enjoyed another. The other one was interesting, but I felt like they had no personality. But overall, the story was so good. Absolutely ate this up. Then I just finished, but this was like right at the beginning of February, so, counts for February. But I just finished Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert, about creative living beyond fear. And it was pretty good. I really enjoyed the first half. The second half felt a little bit repetitive, but it's basically talking all about getting past the fear of writing, or if you feel like you're stuck in a creative space and you have trouble getting back there, or just any of these things where you feel like there is a mental or psychological block holding you back from creative writing, then this book kind of tries to tackle that, and I really enjoyed it. And it was really interesting, and I am currently trying to get back into writing after, I used to write between I was like 8 or 9 and like 18, I wrote constantly. I drafted a bunch of novels that have never seen the light of day, was getting really close to independently publishing one, and then I started a undergrad degree in writing. And if there's one thing, this is my personal belief, this is not the case for everybody, but for me personally, if there's one thing that sucks the creativity out of you, it is a creative writing program. Don't let that deter you from studying writing. I gained a lot of great skills from my program. It's just that the program focused on writing short stories and poetry, and I didn't write those things. I wrote novels, and it was really focused on like more nonfiction, realistic kind of writing, and I focused on fantasy. So it was just not maybe the right place. And I had too much other things going on and stress. All of the above, So I am finally getting back into writing after also like 18 years of education. No, 19? Unclear. Grad school also, it takes a lot of creativity. So that was a great book, and I'm looking forward to getting back into reading. So now you can see that I'm putting together my book spread that we are currently talking about. And what else am I reading? Please tell me what you're reading down below. But I am maybe 70% through The Courting of Bristol Keats by Mary E. Pearson. Mary E. Pearson wrote The Kiss of Deception, and there's another really popular YA book series from like 10-ish years ago that she wrote. And I never actually finished any of those books. I think I read half the way through Graceling. Did she write Graceling? Maybe. I think I read like half of Graceling. But I'm 70% through, really enjoying it. The first maybe 20-30% was a little bit slow, but I was still enjoying it. I just wasn't really sure if it was my vibe. And now it is very much my vibe, so I'm loving that. Don't mind, my head poking through the bottom of the video and where you can see the towel, because I just came out of the shower before this video, so I am also currently reading Close Knit by Kells and Dennis Stone. This is a romance book, and it's focused on a Premier League football / European soccer player and a knitting influencer. It's very cute. I'm enjoying some aspects, and I'm really disliking other aspects. It's basically way too long. Like, I'm 60 or 70% through, and I feel like the story should be over. But there's still like 150 pages left, and I'm tired. I'm tired of the story. And the whole, I don't think I like reading really long romance books. It just feels like it drags on for a while, and I feel like I've come across this issue many times. Yeah. Some other things I want to read this month. I'm gonna say this now, I'm not gonna read all of these books in February. I managed to read one book last month. If I manage to finish any other of these, it's gonna be a major win, and I'm gonna be thrilled. But these are all of the books I look forward to reading soon, and specifically have my eye on this month. And that's Gilgamesh, which is the sequel to Inanna, which we read for the mythology book club that I run, the Mythologists. Amazing first book. Can't wait to read the second one. And then Bite by Bite and World of Wonders by Amy Nezuko Matatil. I started World of Wonders. Am loving it. Can't wait to read Bite by Bite. And then I also want to read the Kamogawa Food Detectives by Hisashi Kashiwai. And then I really need to finish The Pairing by Casey McQuiston, because I dislike it very much and I need it to end. Now let's chat movies. So I saw a couple movies last month, not as many as I was looking forward to, but it is what it is. I hated Baby Girl. Baby Girl was, yikes. It was a fun atmosphere in the movie theater. I will say that. It was a fun atmosphere, just, me and the gals just having a good time. But besides for that, my goodness, this was a lot. Then A Complete Unknown was really good. I really enjoyed it. I knew absolutely nothing about Bob Dylan or any of his music, and this was interesting. I didn't like him as a person in the movie, but again, I know nothing about him, and it was great actor and portrayal of it. I rewatched Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl for a Pirates themed movie night that I hosted with my friends. It was amazing. I had so much fun. Nosferatu was interesting. I didn't love it at all. It had vibes, I'll say that much, but it was yikes. Like, hello? It was weird. I don't know. It wasn't for me. Culpa Mia. Now that was a film. I watched this for a crap movie night with my friend LB, which is, at this point, it's kind of our thing, and it's great, and I love it. And I actually really enjoyed this. Like, this movie's kind of a mess, and it knows what it is. But I had so much fun, and it was great. So, yeah, 3 stars. I rewatched Inkheart for the first time in maybe 10 years with my friend Claudia. And it had the whimsy that we were looking for. It definitely felt like 2010-ish era. Then I watched A Real Pain, which was phenomenal. Loved it. So good. Oh my god. Just incredible performances. Then I watched The Brutalist. The Brutalist was so weird. Let me tell you, The Brutalist was so weird. I mean, like, the first half was amazing, and then after that, like, the second half got weird, and it was just stressful, and some parts traumatizing. Oh my god, like, it was a phenomenal movie, but also traumatizing. But, like, it really captured something so beautifully, but, like, some things were just so weird. The acting was good, but also some of the acting was weird. I don't know. And this month, I'm looking forward to watching Companion. We'll see if I actually go and see it, because it looks good. I just don't like scary things. Dulce Villa, that looks good on Netflix. My Fault London is like the next part of like Culpa Mia, because Culpa Mia means my fault basically in Spanish. So this is the London version, I guess. It's gonna be weird, but it'll be great. Paddington in Peru is the release of the month. I cannot wait. I still want to see September 5th, but I think it's already out of a lot of theaters. Captain America Brave New World, you know, I'll watch it, I guess. It'll be fine. Apple Cider Vinegar is the only TV show I have on this list right now. It looks fun. The new Bridget Jones movie is coming out. The Gorge, Legend of Ochi, all looks good. 0 Day Running Point, looks like a good time. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. And right now, back to what I'm actually doing in this video, because, you know, we love multitasking. I'm actually writing a book review of Blood of the Old Kings. I have been wanting to write physical handwritten book reviews like this. I have a lot of ideas of kind of more like elements and aesthetic, like photo collages representing the book that I kind of want to bring in. But yeah, we'll see. I wanted to start off smaller, and my camera died right at the end of me writing that review. So here's a little flip through of all of my pages. I also put together a second book review page for Big Magic, because I finished listening to the audiobook while I was making this bullet journal spread. So it felt like a fun idea. So anyways, that was my February journal. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what book or books you enjoyed last month, and what movies you watched, what you recommend, what you're looking forward to this month, and let's chat a little bit down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!